Hey guys, today we're gonna be making some delicious Big Mac sliders. So if you're ready, let's get started. Let's begin by preparing our patties. In a large bowl, we're going to add 1 pound of ground beef. We're going to season with half a teaspoon of black pepper and 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt. We're going to mix well. And of course, make sure that your hands are super clean or use gloves. Once we have our meat ready, we're going to line a 13 by 8 baking sheet with parchment paper. Now place the meat on the prepared baking sheet, and with our hands we're going to begin to gently press and spread the meat into the baking sheet until we form a thin, even layer. And to make sure my patties are even, I like to wet my hands, then I pat the meat to wet it. I then place a parchment paper on top of the meat, then with another baking sheet of the same size, I like to press it down. Just make sure that you don't press it down all the way down so where that meat goes to the sides. But once we have it ready, remove the parchment paper. Okay, so now we're just going to cut down and divide our patties. And I like to use the dinner rolls that we're going to be using as a guide. So just cut them, divide, flip it over to the other side, and do the same. And just like that, once they're ready, we're going to place them in the freezer for at least 45 minutes. And before we pull our meat from the freezer, we're going to make our special sauce. We're going to begin by mixing half a cup of mayo, 1.5 tablespoons of pickled relish, 1 tablespoon of minced white onion, 1 teaspoon of white vinegar, 1 teaspoon of ketchup, 2 teaspoons of yellow mustard. And for our spices, we're going to be using half a teaspoon of garlic powder, half a teaspoon of onion powder, 3/4 of a teaspoon of paprika, and salt to taste. I'm using a half a teaspoon. Now we're going to mix well to combine. Here we're going to taste it for salt and adjust it if needed. Now we're just going to set it to the side and prepare our buns. For my buns, I'm just going to cut them in half. Spread some butter on a baking sheet. Now we're just going to place our buns. And we're going to be spreading some butter on the top of our buns. And we're also going to be sprinkling some sesame seeds. Place an oven and bake for 5 minutes at 350 degrees. After 5 minutes, get your buns out and get ready to cook the meat. In our skillet over medium-high heat, we're going to cook our meat for about 3 to 4 minutes per side. And I just cut it in half just to make it easy to flip it. And 1 minute before our meat gets fully cooked, we're going to get our buns ready. So begin by spreading the special sauce over the buns. Now top it with some shredded lettuce. And because I love onion, I'm going to only spread it on half of my buns. Then top it with pickle, 1 per each slider. And now we can place our meat on top. Top the meat with American cheese and of course the buns. And just like that, we can get ready to cut into it and enjoy. Alrighty guys, and now for the best part, the taste test. Now let me tell you guys that I am so ready. I hope you give this recipe a try because honestly, everything tastes so better when it's homemade. So cheers and enjoy. They're seriously perfect. This is a recipe that all your family is going to enjoy, especially if you have little kids. They're going to love it. They're so good, so easy to make. They're perfect. Alrighty guys, and there you have it, how to make some delicious Big Mac sliders. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. Share with your friends and family, and if you regret this recipe, please don't forget to tag me in any of my social medias. And if you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button so you guys keep part of our family. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.